But first, we start with that breaking news. Providence police arrest a man in the child abduction case out of Providence we've been tracking since yesterday. I'm Shannon Heggie.
I'm Mike Montecalvo. The 9-year-old girl was abducted after getting off the bus. Thankfully, she returned after an hour later. Police responded to this video you're seeing right here, asking the public for help to find the suspect. And tonight we're there as officers are in a Cranston neighborhood for a search related to the investigation. 12 News reporter Sheena Losciuto joins us from that scene with the latest.
Yeah, we're in Cranston right now, and just in the last hour or so, we've seen more Providence police crews show up here to this neighborhood. Providence police just announced that they've taken a 34-year-old man from Cranston into custody. A 9-year-old girl forced into a car as she was just feet away from her own driveway Monday afternoon. Those are the details Providence police say led detectives on a manhunt to identify and find this person.
This is, extremely important that we make the arrest.
On Tuesday night, Major David LePayton confirms a suspect has been taken into custody, a 34-year-old man from Cranston. Our cameras were rolling as police were at a home on Norwood Avenue in Cranston. We're told this is a police search related to the abduction.
We have probably over 20 detectives working this.
After she was put in the car, Major David LePayton says the girl was dropped off about an hour later near her home. He tells us this all happened near the area of Grover and Marino Streets, shortly after the girl was dropped off by her bus.
It's as serious as it gets, so the message is for parents to really pay attention to the kids getting off that bus.
Bone chilling. That's how 12 News law enforcement analyst and former superintendent of the Rhode Island State Police describes this surveillance video of the incident. He says it's a good reminder to stay aware and have a conversation with your children that, although rare, situations like this can unfold. He says parents should consider seeing if they or someone they trust can stay with their kids until they safely go from point A to point B.
It's not something that happens where you think about it too often, so constantly remind your children, and here's a real example of how it can happen, which makes the kids a little bit more responsible too, making sure that they'll stop and make sure they have a parent with them or a guardian that's going to pick them up.
At this point, police have not identified the suspect. Of course, this is an active and ongoing investigation. Reporting in Cranston, I'm Sheena Losciuto, 12 News.